Episode 18.
Episode 18 of the Merkywaterss. Your host, Eddy Plates, and the guest,
GorillaSoundMachine.
GorillaSoundMachine.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
it's a pleasure. What's it called? I really appreciate you inviting us and everything.
Of course, man. 100%. Well, it's pretty dope to meet you, man.
Hell
I
yeah.
just met you like 10 minutes ago.
Most definitely.
We're getting into it. This is awesome.
All right, so regarding your name, GorillaSoundMachine, what made you choose that name?
So everything about me has always been like monkey themed.
Yeah.
Like I had a clothing brand, or I still have a clothing brand, Peeling It. Like this actually right here. So it's like a monkey. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This was before I even did the music. And then I started producing, and I was on some EDM stuff. And I was DJ Gorilla, which I came up with by myself. Super creative name, obviously.
Yeah.
And then it was like done with that stuff. So my dad pulled up the names. He's like, look, I typed in Gorilla on ChatGPT and it came with like 30 names. And that was before it was lame. So that's when it was still kind of cool to do something like that.
Yeah.
And then GorillaSoundMachine was one of the names.
Damn. And from what I see on your page, you're a producer / artist.
Yeah.
What made you want to I've met a lot of artists out here, but I haven't met a lot of producers out here. What made you want to take both routes?
Okay, so when I just wanted to be able to create my own music whenever I wanted and not have to wait on people, wait on a studio, all that, you know what I mean? So I took the producer route to help myself grow faster. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's smart. I feel like anybody who wants to make music and wants to be an artist should know how to vocal engineer themselves so that they could do stuff like that. You know what I mean? Whenever they want. And then, that for sure is.
And how long did this setup take to build and everything?
This took about 3 years from ground zero. Yeah. All the things over time just got more and more. Well, I'd say the only new thing is the AC. I mean, everything else is just it's basic studio stuff, just little monitors.
Set of ass, bro. When obviously someone that's never seen it, I'm looking at it bro, it's a spaceship right here, bro.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's like a music paradise, and I've just been in this final version of the studio has been a year now. So we've had it like this, and it has just been freaking awesome bringing people in here. I mean, I guess I'm just kind of used to it. You know what I mean? It's cool though. I love it. I love my studio.
Who has been your favorite artist to work with so far?
I would say False Humans, my brother.
False Humans.
Yeah, that's my homie.
Hell yeah.
Spooky is my homie.
I Spooky. Shout out
Spooky, the GOAT.
Hell yeah.
And then beyond them, because those were my bros. I would say the coolest people I've had in the studio. I had Young Cody in the studio. He was really dope.
Oh shit.
He was nice. I'm trying to think of another. Well, think of one more cool person that I really like. Everybody in my band. We're gonna say that all three of those motherfuckers have their own story of coming here and meeting them, and being in the studio. So.
You want to get into that, about how you met them and everything?
Yeah, I will. So I'm in a band called Wyoming. I started it half a year ago. I started getting everybody together to do it.
Yeah.
One of them's Cloudy 808. He's my bro. Again, dope homie. He's our drummer. And then I got Cole, Mick Croissant, pretty dope dude. He's been my childhood friend growing up. And I told him originally, because 2-3 years ago, I wanted to make the band Wyoming. And but I didn't know what I was doing. I couldn't produce anything, you know what I mean? So now that it's time, I was nah, he was going to be in the original Wyoming. He's got to be in this Wyoming too. You know what I mean? He's our bass player. And then Justin, he's the GOAT. So at work, shout out Justin for show. He's what's it called? My sister, not actually sister, you know what I mean? But one of my best friends, her husband. And he's our guitarist in the band.
Oh, wow. So y'all cool. Got family members involved in this too?
Yeah, pretty much, man. That's the in-law there, right?
Hell yeah.
It's really cool.
And why, I had to ask you another question. Why come up, or why choose the name Wyoming?
Because it was funny. I thought it was really funny. I thought it was funny. It was just going to be Wyoming spelled regular, but then we made it Wyoming WHY. So it's why Wyoming? You know what I mean? Right. So that's the question. Why Wyoming?
Oh, all right.
You see what I'm saying?
I see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
So it don't got like no like deep meaning towards it. It's just like some y'all.
No deep meaning for the
I
name.
fuck with that, bro. I fuck with that. Y'all could just make
It
names
was
of
trolls, bro.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
All right. What's the hardest part of being? I mean, a musician in general and like a producer.
The hardest part is finding the balance between everything, because obviously if you want to do a craft like this, the older you get, you gotta like understand that it comes like making money outside of this until this makes money. You know what I mean? So I work full time in my job. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's like work life career balance and everything.
Yeah, exactly. I would say that's definitely the hardest part. Like if I'm not at work, I'm in here working. Like I never stop.
Yeah.
But that's how you succeed. You make money and you get that income in, and then you could throw it on ads. You can make like better produced stuff. You know what I mean? Like for my case, that's how I think about it.
Yeah. And from looking at your Instagram, I've been seeing like you also play different instruments. What's your favorite instrument to play?
I'm gonna say the bass guitar is my favorite instrument to play. It's like I love it so much. It's so awesome. My best instrument's the saxophone for sure, though. I've been playing that since like middle school.
Yeah. And for the people watching, where are you from?
Oh, I'm born and raised in Vegas.
Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
How is the music scene out here, like growing up and everything? Just seeing it from ground zero to like from where you first started, basically.
From when I started making music? Okay.
From when you first started to right now.
The scene is everybody in the scene was pretty like, it's the same people, and they were a lot younger when I started, so it was like all of us growing at the same time. Now that a lot of these artists are growing and maturing in their music, they've started some really cool groups. You know what I mean? Vegas culturally is undeveloped, and there's not a lot of people like everybody from California knows who's from California, and it has its own sound. And I can name you like 5 other states that are just like that, but Vegas isn't one yet. It's growing now. But now you're seeing like you literally get to see the whole culture develop from like all these like powerhouse teams coming together to make a bunch of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a blessing for sure, because you could be born in like New York and then have to make drill music. You know what I mean? That shit would suck.
Right here, you kind of just get your own freedom and like you pick and choose what you want, right?
Exactly. The hip hop thrives out here in the underground, and then the punk and like hardcore shit thrives really well too.
Damn, I've never actually been to like those type of concerts. I would love to go to.
What, the crazy ones, like the hardcore ones, or
I want to see how they get down, bro. Cause like I've been to like you know who Kuko is?
Kuko's the shit,
bro. Oh my god, that's so dope. You know him?
Yeah, bro. I got the trumpet so I can learn the solo on fucking, what's it called? Lo Que Siento?
Yeah, oh my god, bro. What's your going on that? What's your favorite song from him?
From Kuko?
Is it the one you just mentioned?
No, Hydrocone or
Hydrocoding?
Yeah, that one. I like that song. That song hit in high school. I was listening to that shit on the bus, all sad and shit.
You fuck with the new music he does right now?
I haven't heard anything from him recently, to be honest, bro. Was he still on some cool stuff?
Yeah. I think he just came out with the album. It's I forgot what it's called, but it's pretty dope.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out, bro, because I like him. He's cool. Shout out Kuko if you're watching this.
Shout out, bro. I hope to get an interview with him one day going on.
Dude, it's only up, man. I love the interview grind. This shit is so sick, dude.
But all right, going on to like different types of genres of music. What's your favorite and what's your least favorite to like get involved in and like just listen to as a whole?
Oh god, okay, that's a great question.
Yeah.
My favorite genre to get into, I feel like it varies because there's just so much going on. I love broadening my punk and like that kind of music and like listening, because I haven't listened to that growing up. When I was growing up, I was more listening to like indie stuff, you know what I mean? Like Gorillaz, like a bunch of stuff up here, like MGMT, Gorillaz, Cage the Elephant, MF Doom.
Hell yeah.
So like for hip hop, it's drill music sucks. Drill music sucks ass. I can't stand that shit, dude. And then the best is like, there's some new wave stuff that's really cool. I really like some chill new wave stuff. And then I like some old school hip hop too, like
Hell yeah, like
Doom
boom
and
bap and
Knock.
shit.
Yeah, boom bap is
Yeah,
dope.
I just got introduced to that by Spooky too.
For real, Spooky
Hell yeah.
kills boom bap, dude. He's great.
Hell yeah. All right, talking about going back to your producer career. Um, I forgot the question.
No, you're good.
All right, so if someone hits you up, right?
Mhm.
Let's say I'm a up and coming artist. Yo, I'm trying to work with you. Are you gonna like just think of charging them first, or just seeing their work and seeing if you fuck with it, and if you fuck with it, just collab with them?
It'll vary. Like, okay, if it's like if it's somebody that like I know and it's like their homie, then like maybe we can work something out. I never charge like anything crazy for a studio session.
dope.
Like I charge like an eighth a song. $25 for a song is like good, especially when you work here
Hell yeah.
and you see how like we get shit done in this studio.
Yeah.
It's legit. It's pretty legit.
Most definitely.
So I encourage all new people to come here. I feel like my specialty with being a producer is working with people who aren't as comfortable being in a studio. This is obviously a super lax vibe, like in the garage.
It's cozy as hell too.
Yeah, like you smoking weed and you freestyle with your homies type
Hell
vibe.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's really what I want people to get here. I worked with a bunch of people where it's just like their first time, like even touching a microphone. You know what I mean? Just because they're homies with the homie that wanted, they just wanted to do it. Yeah, that's why I think anybody new can come here for sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so going on to your relation with Spooky, right?
Yeah, the GOAT.
How'd you meet him, bro?
Oh yeah, I'll talk about this. So I had this one fool that I do not associate with no more. I won't even say his name.
Yeah,
but he had a studio session, and he's like, "Yo, I got some homies coming. They're I don't even know if he told me. I'm trying to remember if he told me before or not. I don't think so because I didn't know who the hell these people were or even that they were coming. I'm in the garage door's open. I see like 5 dudes pulling up. They all look cool and nice. It was chill, like, but I'm still like, yo, what? And they're like, yo, we're here for the studio. And I'm just like, all right, let's get it going, you know? Spooky was one of those people in that session, and he's the only person in that session that I really like kicking with. Everyone else was cool, but Spooky was the homie for real off day one.
Hell yeah. So you know what's crazy? He actually got me connected to you because I saw your account. I'm like, dude, he looks so cool as fuck. Let me try to hit him up, but I'm like, I don't know, because some people take it like bad when someone random hits them up and shit.
That's lame.
No, yeah, because I've gotten a few DMs like that where it's like, yo, who the fuck are you? I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to like work and shit.
I just told you what I did,
Go look at my account. But nah, Spooky, he was cool as fuck. He's like, hey, bro, I asked someone, hey, bro, you think you could like get me in touch with GorillaSoundMachine? He's like, bro, I got you, bro. Like, straight up, he went into it.
The homie Spooky says the homie wants to do something for show. You know,
hell yeah.
That was cool. That was cool as hell.
Hell yeah. All right, how was it like just in general growing up in Vegas?
It's pretty lit. I mean, I grew up in Spring Valley, so it's obviously it's pretty cool area. You know what I mean? It's in like the middle. Everything is not too far. You know
everything's pretty close.
Growing up in Vegas is lit. When you're a kid, there's a bunch of stuff to do. You know what I mean? Schools were okay, and then like once you hit 18, 21, then it's lit. You know what I mean? They can do everything. Like that's when I started doing shit. Was when I was like 17, 18. With the clothing brand. Yeah, Vegas is great.
Hell yeah, shout out Vegas. But you want to get into that clothing brand real quick?
Yeah, a little bit for sure. It's called Peeling It. It's a monkey themed clothing brand. We make streetwear like clothes. You know, like just cool, like colorful designs. And at first, like, it was just something I did because I wanted to start a business. You know what I mean? It was the idea of like, I want to make something and I want to be my own boss. What can I do as an 18-year-old kid that like I could do all on my own?
Yeah.
So I paid somebody to draw the design, and then I bought a heat press, and I bought the shirts, and it was like the easiest setup ever. You know what I mean? And it opened my eyes and perception of like, you could do anything. You know what I mean? You could literally do whatever you want if you just like put your mind to
it, right? And how much was something like that like start off to like how much does something like that cost to like start off and shit? like a clothing brand? Yeah.
The way
I want to get into it too, bro, because
it's awesome. It's not even that bad. The machine, the heat press machine was like $200-300. The shirts cost like $6.
Yeah.
You know? Then you get the transfers, and then it's over. There's websites for everything now. And like people go on Alibaba. I think that's what it is. It's Alibaba, and they get like, that's where you get like cool looking merch. You know what I mean? Me, I just make like, you know, plain tees and stuff. But hoodies and like cool hoodies and shit. Yeah, Alibaba's got some stuff, I've heard.
Hell yeah. All right. Who's your targeted audience when you're filming music?
My target audience. Well, okay, so now it's like I make punk and ska music. So my target audience is a tough one. You know what I mean? That crowd of people are very like, you know, they either fucking love you or you're like, you know what I mean, or they don't love you at all. So my target audience is the punk scene. I want to make really just good sounding music, and just, I don't know, my target audience is really everyone. You know what I mean? Like, I want to make music on that a lot of people can enjoy as an artist, which is pretty hard to do. You know what I mean? It's pretty hard to take it to that level where it's like, oh shit, this is like a real song. You know? And that's my goal. I want to make just good music anybody can like.
Most definitely. Anybody could just play and just vibe out to it. And
I just want to keep making music for other people. Every single new person that comes in here and I get a song with them, bro, I get like a whole new story, whole new perception, everything, like perspective on music. The way that people approach a song is everyone's different. You know what I mean? So it's a treat.
And how long does it take to like make and record and just the whole process of a song?
I'll get a song done in like an hour or a week or a month. It just kind of depends. Everybody's flow is different. It's like me, when I make a song, I can get, if I'm like kind of in the zone, I can get the beat done in like an hour, and then I can do the vocals in like an hour. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's a lot more. I get writer's block a lot, and like that creativity block. That's why I reach out and work with other people. That's when I'll go out of my way to bring people into the studio, because I just need to make music. You know what I mean? I can't stop. If I can't make music, we're gonna bring somebody else that can, and then I can get a feature, and that always gets me in the zone. So
most definitely. And going on to that, like, what's your like end goal with all of this? Like, let's say in 5 years from now, where do you want to be?
Rich and famous.
That's what's up, bro.
I want to be doing this as my job. That's what I want to do. I want to make music my job for sure. Something. Hopefully a tour with the big band would be cool. You know what I mean? Or even if we got to bring people on tour, I just want to see. In 5 years, we'll be all right. We'll be good. Yeah, for sure. I just took the approach of like how to actually sell music and like market yourself. So I'm just gonna keep practicing that over and over again.
Hell yeah, bro. You into any cars at all?
Nah, actually not really, bro. I'm not into cars. I fuck with cars. I think cars are cool.
There's a big ass car scene out here in Vegas too.
I know, the car scene's huge, bro. Spooky's cousin does car shows. Did he tell you about that?
He didn't.
Yeah. Spooky's cousin. He's deep into the car show scene, and he like hosts stuff too. You should talk to him about that.
I'm definitely gonna mention that.
Yeah, it's dope.
Hell yeah.
I would go to a car meet, even though some shit is sketch, bro.
The takeovers be sketch as hell, bro.
The takeovers.
You be going there, be like, the car meets be cool, but the takeovers, like, they be shootouts sometimes, bro. It's like, you don't want to go into that.
That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
All right, who's your dream collab?
Dude, that's a good question. My dream collab.
Yeah.
If I can get anybody in the world.
Anyone, bro. Anyone come right here to your studio and, yo, let's make some work.
Oh man, Damon Albarn from Gorillaz, but like in 2010 though, when he was like still on fire, you know, still killing it. The Gorillaz lead singer or the Cage the Elephant, either of those two bands are like my like peak fucking bands, bro. I love them. So that would be cool. Or even just to work on something. That would be cool.
What about anyone like right now? Like,
What, in the scene?
yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. In the scene, there's only like, because I'm trying to think of people I haven't worked with that I want to work with. I want to work with Next Up. I want to get on something
Next
with
Up.
them. Yeah, because I like what they're doing a lot. That Full July is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we've tapped in now. You know what I mean? But he's always busy. There was going to be a little band show that he was going to host, but I think he's pushing that back a little bit for right now.
Postponing it and shit.
Yeah, which is cool.
Most definitely.
It's pretty hard to get something like that playing with bands. You know, everybody's schedules be clashing and shit. So
I'm saying
it's been wild.
All right, going on to like just what you're doing in general. What made you realize it was for you? Like, why not go into any other profession? Why do music?
Man, that's a good question. Yeah, because like obviously I found passion in music. You know what I mean? That's like my bread and butter right now. Even though I do other things. I used to be into the camera work, and then the clothes, but I chose the music because I just had the most fun doing it, and like I just loved it so much, and like I knew if I kept going, I'd get better, and like that I could make it work. And when I started, everybody was like, "This shit sucks," you know what I mean?
What?
Yeah, like even my parents were hating on it for a little bit when I started, bro. I was like, the music was bad, but it was like, nah, it's the best I could do right now.
I mean, if you enjoy it, bro, just do it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, people get like this expectation that they have to be the GOAT right away, bro. But it's like, no, dude, you need to suck for like a while, and then you get it. You know, it took a long time to get here.
Hell yeah.
The reason music is what I chose is because of the impact it's had on my life, for sure. All these people and like brothers and connections, everything I've made, and all these like awesome life experiences have came from music, you know, and how powerful it is. And it's not only that, it's like you can look back on all these songs and like literally be there, you know what I mean? Like the moment when you were recording it, like it's like a diary.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
hell yeah, and
music's the shit
too. You could always go back to it.
Yeah, well once you get a couple freaking thousand these files, man, you lose them after a while.
Is that all from like different people or what?
Yeah, well, I got like a hard drive with like my old computers, like a couple hundred files, and then like this has got everybody on it.
God damn.
Right here. So we got this is all the stuff that's not in the drive.
Oh my god.
This is just like a couple months. It's awesome, dude.
It's just sitting there, right?
Yeah, a bunch of that stuff's Geo, False Human. I love producing for that fool.
Hell yeah.
That was cool. Did you see that the Strongfest stuff?
Oh, I haven't.
Have you heard about that?
I've heard about False Humans, but I've heard, bro, people always mention his name. Yeah. Like False Humans. I'm like, dude, I want to get an interview with him next.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
I appreciate it.
He's dope as hell.
How'd you meet him?
No, you're good. I'm trying. I met him. It was my first time ever playing live and singing. Yeah. And it was his first time playing live and rapping.
Oh, what?
And it was at my old office. I had a manager for a little bit. I was signed like a 5-year contract. I had an office, and I let the homie use it for a promotion for his film. Threw a little party with some music. Yeah. And I met False Human and Papa Walk, which is like that's what started the journey.
Damn, bro, that's all tight.
And we've been making music since then, like 3 years ago. And in November, he played Strongfest, and he opened up for Ski Master Slump God.
What?
It was, I know. Trippy Red, Concrete Boys, which is like Little Yachty's crew, you know what I mean?
You said this was 3 years ago, right?
No, I met him 3 years ago. This was like 2 months ago.
Oh,
the show was like 2 months ago, dude.
He opened up for them? How'd he get that working if you want to get into that?
Of course, the Strongfest hosted a pre-show, which was like a competition between all of the Vegas artists that got voted, you know what I mean? And so there was like 8 people playing. Whoever had the most crowd like action, whoever did the best set, got put on the Strongfest, which is cool because that's the only time they've ever really done that, you know? Mm-hmm. And False Human went up, fucking killed it, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Mm-hmm. He won. And then he got put onto the Strong Fest lineup. And I remember waking up just calling him like, dude, you fucking won. You did it. You did it. And I got to go on stage. I was taking pictures of him. I was backstage for everything, bro. I was like there, bro.
God damn.
It was dope. It was the coolest one.
Bro, I bet, bro. Fucking opening up for Trippie Redd and Ski Mask, bro.
I know. Well, it's cool because that venue's gonna close down. He got to play, and it's all most of it was music that we made here, bro. Yeah. It was like we took the music what we made in this studio, and we brought it to life. You know what I mean? Like the full potential of what we wanted to do with it, and that was fucking nuts, bro.
Damn,
it was awesome. It was awesome.
And going back to like pricing and like how much would you charge someone to like send over a beat, or how much would you charge someone for like a collab?
I would say like an eighth of weed, $25.
Oh, I already asked that, bro.
Yeah, no, you're good. I was like, some people's prices for everything's different, but like I feel like anything you need help with, even if like I've had homies who would just be like, yo, can you mix this really quick? And I'll just mix it for free. Like I don't care, you know what I mean? Like most of I do a lot of stuff for free, you know what I mean? But if I just am meeting somebody, I'll typically charge them like $25 until like I fuck with them, like where I know them
just
more.
Do it for free from there.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I mean, that's why I work so hard. I don't want to. If I wanted to, I could have used this studio and just like kept hustling, like really charging what I'm like worth in here. And I could have, been scraping to get by or whatever, you know. But yeah, that would have took away the passion for sure. The reason I bring people in is to create.
Hell yeah. And you got any like dream places you want to go to? Like talking about that.
I just started getting into traveling, bro. My wife lives in California.
What part of Cali?
OC.
Oh, Orange County?
Yeah.
Oh, shout out Orange County.
Oh, Orange County for the show, bro. I love going out there. We take turns flying like every week, you know what I mean? So I get to go out there. She comes out here. I would like to travel to Oregon, Washington. If I had to pick like my dream place right now, honestly, I would like to take a trip to Mexico. I have all my family out there, you know what I mean? And like the content I would shoot out there would be fucking awesome, dude. I would be going wild. It would be awesome. I want to go to Mexico. I haven't been since I was a baby. My dad is like kind of against it because I'm his like kid, you know what I mean? He's like, it's scary out there.
What part of Mexico?
Guadalajara.
Guadalajara? Oh shit. You know Spanish?
No, but I could sing that one Bad Bunny song though,
the DTM. You saw that?
Yeah, bro.
That's hella
and I can sing Despacito too though.
Hell yeah.
I know though, just the tiniest bit.
Hey, I feel like the best way to learn it is just going over there and just being around people that know it.
Yeah, I agree.
Because right now, so my wife, she's Filipino, right?
Nice.
And I'm trying to learn Tagalog, so I'm kind of learning it, but kind of not. Only
she'll speak to you in the language.
Yeah. Sometimes, but I'm picking up on some shit, and I'm like, when we would go to like a grocery store, like which is predominantly Filipino, I know when some ladies are like talking shit, and yeah. Hell yeah, and they be getting scared every time I turn. They're like, they hear me.
He knows. That is awesome. That's like a superpower right there, bro.
Something like that. I mean, growing up on music and everything, who are your biggest influences?
That's a good question, bro. It very much depends. My biggest influences are like the people around me and like their influences as well. Especially with like the band. I've made a lot of the songs for the band, like just completely from scratch with like my guitar and my bass and programming drums. But the bands, in my opinion, some of the best like sounds from the band come from our guitarist because he is a little bit older. He's like early 30s. So it's like he has this huge like amount of like knowledge and like the sound, the people, everything. You know what I mean? He brings that here, and then I'm starting to learn about it and grow as well. So like that has to be the biggest influence. I would say like just good music like that I hear. I'm like, it's been kind of hard for me to get into like specific bands lately, but like I'll find something good. I find something good every once in a while and I add it to the playlist. It's cool.
And Have you ever got into like any other like genre of music outside of like just English music in general?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Well, I mean, I produced with Spooky. He raps only
Yeah.
in Spanish. I produced with probably like 4 or 5 people that only just like rap in
Oh,
Spanish. You know what I
wow.
mean? And then I have the homie that raps in Japanese too,
Oh
bro.
shit! You gotta send me in, bro. I'm
He's
trying to- What?
he's nice, and you can tap in with him for sure. I'm
Hell
sure he can do
yeah!
something.
I appreciate that.
My self-titled album GSM is
Mm.
it has music from all of my homies. So it's got the homies that rap in Spanish, the homies that rap in Japanese,
Oh,
bro.
what?
And it's got just everybody on that
I
shit.
need to listen to that, bro. I really do.
It's cool. Like I don't really rap no more, but like when I was doing it, that was probably the best thing that came out of it.
Damn, bro.
That was a phase.
And what's it called? Just you have more than one album, right?
Yeah, I got like 5.
What's your favorite album you've ever made?
Oh, that's a great question. I'm gonna say the GSM subtitle album. I'm still gonna say that one's the best. What else? Well, there's GSM for President, and there's Peace in Buffalo, and then there's Untitled. Yeah. I'm gonna say the GSM self-titled, and then like some of the indie stuff on the Untitled album is pretty good too. I did the right thing with the sounds. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. My best album is gonna be this new album that comes out for
yeah.
Wyoming though. It's about to be nuts, dude.
I need to tap in with that whole group, bro.
Yeah, like a band interview, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
You said you had them over yesterday, right?
Yeah, I did. We had band practice yesterday.
Oh, what? Y'all do that? How does that go down?
So like we all have conflicting schedules, low key, but on Mondays, like that's where we found that we can all get like just shoot that little bit of time in. You know what I mean? It goes. You know, sometimes we have to wait. As long as everybody's just kind of practicing at home and doing their thing, like that's like our big goal, because we have our first show we're trying to do next month, so we're trying to just cram in as much shit as we can right now.
Damn. And how is that like going? Like how do you even plan for a show for someone that's never planned for a show?
Well, we're figuring that out too, because this is gonna be our first time playing live as a group. You know what I mean? And I've never played live with a band before, so we're just coming in here and just like ripping our set list over and over again. You know what I mean?
But you've played live just in general before, right?
Oh yeah, hell yeah! I played live a bunch of times, dude. Hell yeah. I'm like, that was like the solo stuff. You know what I mean? I'm like, no, I want to take it to the next level.
Yeah. And how does that go? Because like I've met a bunch of people, but I've never met like I probably met like one or two, but I've never really met. And I've never really asked too much people of how it is playing live. How is that first experience for you, and how do you handle it right now?
It's pretty awesome, man. Well, my first time playing live was in some like desert rave. I DJ'd in front of like nobody, but like, you know, there's everybody in their tents and stuff, so I was just keeping the vibes up. That was cool. I was like fun because I'm like, okay, I'm doing something, and like it's really lax vibes. You know what I mean? And then like the singing live. I was trying to think of what song was I rapping? Whatever I was. Oh, yeah, I remember the song I did. Yeah, my first time playing live was really cool. When I was singing, I had fun and I like that song. It started getting like the show started getting a little bit better, and then like the more and more people that would go, I would be like, whoa, this is fucking crazy.
Yeah,
like I'd be about to throw up before I get on stage. You know what I mean? So nervous. I played this song Hibachi with this Will Papa Walk for a minute. I was just playing over and over and over again. We were just playing this Cook It Up like Hibachi. It was lit, dude. Everybody was like, yo, Hibachi guy, you know, like that's how I was known for a minute. It was that fucking song.
What?
And over time, I was just like, this is easier and easier. Started getting cooler shows. I played at the Mandalay Bay twice with OG from the Go Fest. That was cool as hell, bro.
Was there a bunch of people right there?
I would say there was like probably like 200-300 people, which is like, for me, that's why like the biggest crowd. That's a lot of people.
Hell yeah!
Like, however many people were in there, it was still like, holy shit, this is the venue.
Still people turning up.
Yeah, it was like that whole. I've been to that venue to not play shows, to watch shows, like some of my favorite bands, and now like I'm here playing too. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like it was genuinely like, whoa. Those kinds of moments why I make music. You know what I mean? It's like, whoa,
I bet, bro. Just playing in a bunch of in front of a bunch of people and just like seeing them vibe out to what you're playing to is. I bet it's like an out of world experience.
It is. It's like it's cool because like you spend your time in the studio and like you're creating something that like is more than just what you're making in the studio. Like not only will it impact people on the music level, but then boom, now you can party with it too, or you can really bring it to life, and that's pretty dope.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, I can't wait to play. It's been a minute since I played live. I would say it has.
How long has it been?
Probably like 2 months. I'd say I was playing like some like house shows with False for a little bit, like just like Since I've been booked, I don't think I couldn't even tell you the last time that I was just booked. It's probably like what it was within the past year though. I played like a couple of times.
Hell yeah!
I haven't tried getting booked for anything because for the past half a year, I've only been focused on building this album for the band. Yeah. It's like we got like 20 some songs just ready to go, like in the vault. You know what I mean? And we're promoting it now. It's like holy shit! Like this is what I needed to be doing.
Hell yeah!
I was always on like make song, drop song, make song, drop song, drop it, drop the song. But now I have to hold on to this freaking project.
Is it tempting dropping that shit?
It is. Well, it was more tempting back like when I started it. I was like, yo, this stuff's got to come out, dude.
Yeah.
But now that I'm like, I see why I'm doing it. I'm like, this is cool. This is how you're supposed to go about dropping music. And like, I be sometimes worried. I'm like, oh man, is this gonna work? But I'm like, dude, this is like the first time I've ever even like dropped something correctly. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, doesn't matter if it's gonna work. We're doing it right.
Hell yeah,
it's gonna be cool.
And another question, bro. What's your views on life?
Just kind of like take it easy. You know what I mean? There's no reason to really be like that mad about anything like that. It's just like don't jump the gun. You know what I mean? Just fucking relax, slow it down. I mean, that's life.
Hell yeah.
Work, make money. That's another thing. I'm just like, that's my motive. I'm just like, you work hard, make money, be cool to everybody, and like, fuck, life's cool. You know what I mean?
Most definitely.
100%.
And going on to like producing like beats and everything. Have you ever had someone come up to you being like, yo, like, could you do like this instrumental and just mix it around? Like, those type of like songs where it's like it has like an instrumental beat, but like people just mix it around. I've seen a lot of those going around and shit.
So like,
have you ever done that?
I have people actually send me like, they'll send me like clips on Instagram and be like, yo, can you flip this into a beat or something? You know what I mean? Then I got to download it, chop it up and all that.
Yeah.
Mixing from the beat is easy because like FL Studio, you can actually just get the stems, which is you get the vocal track, the bass track, the instruments track, and the drums track from any song, and then virtually I could do whatever I want. You know what I mean? And mix it. I can mix. There's some times where it's like there's some things that are lacking in a song that I can't fix in mixing, you know what I mean? But as long as you're recording on a good mic and you're not clipping and it's like the vocals that you want to use, I can make that mix and mastered. You know what I mean? That's what I do in here is mix and master stuff, like for sure.
Yeah.
Vocals is the problem. Most of the time it's the vocal mixes. They're typically pretty rough, especially with people who use like BandLab. So it's like, getting a proper mix is key,
Hell yeah. And you have a lot of people that like what's it called, use auto-tune in here?
Yeah, hell yeah, everybody uses auto-tune.
Hell yeah.
There's no reason not to use auto-tune. We do have that, but that was saying though. No, you're good, brother. It's like perfect. Auto-tune's awesome. Never feel bad for using auto-tune, you know what I mean? It's there for a reason, and unless like you're the most like goated singer, you most of the time will need that. Unless your sound doesn't need like hip hop, unless you're doing like old school hip hop, like you'll always use autotune. In like production and like the music I make, you don't have to use autotune because people do love an authentic voice, but even just a little bit of autotune helps, just make it more human sounding.
And what's the like ratio of people you get in here like that use autotune and don't?
Shit, I have like maybe 1 in every like 5 people be like, no, I don't use auto-tune, don't put that shit on, I don't want it to be wrong. Like, that's cool, just there's no big deal.
Hell yeah.
And then like if it needs it, you know, we just talk about it, fix it like that.
Yeah. And you would be straight up with the artist if it needs it, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like, yo, like, bro, I'm gonna be honest.
Unless they pay me,
Oh,
then I'm just like, no, I don't care. If somebody's paying me, I'll make them whatever they want.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it ain't my money. It's like whatever you want. If you want my opinion, then we can make a banger.
Hell
you know?
yeah, brother.
But,
all right, last question, just to wrap this up real quick.
What's up?
What's one final message you want to give the people watching this?
Chase your dreams, cause shit, I sure as hell am, and this dude sure is chasing his fucking dreams too. You know what I mean? We're out here just hustling. Make your money, make some friends, have some fun, like just do this, you know, do whatever you want, you know, find something.
Hell yeah, bro. It's been Eddy Plates and guest
GorillaSoundMachine.
brought y'all motherfuckers into the Merkywaterss episode 18.